karma, or birth, producing, and barren. Verily, because beings obstructed by delusion and ensnared by craving, now here now, there seek ever fresh delight. Therefore such action comes ever fresh for birth. Yeah, you need to get past action for desire. And the action that is done out of greed, anger, and delusion that springs from them has its source and origin there. This action ripens wherever one is reborn, or wherever this action ripens, there one experiences the fruits of this action, be it in this life, or the next life, or in some future life. However, through the fading away of delusion, through the arising of wisdom, through the extinction of craving, no future rebirth takes place again, for the actions which are not done out of greed, anger, and delusion, which have not sprung from them, which have not their source and origin there, such actions are, through the absence of greed, anger, and delusion, abandoned, rooted out, like a palm tree torn out of the soil, destroyed, and not liable to spring up again. In this respect, one may rightly say of me that I teach annihilation, that I propound my doctrine for the purpose of annihilation, and that I herein train my disciples, for certainly I do teach annihilation, the annihilation namely of greed, anger, and delusion, as well as of the manifold evil and unwholesome things. Dependent origination is the teaching of the strict conformity to law of everything that happens. Yeah, because how can you talk about a natural lawgiver if there's not, natural law, if there's not a natural lawgiver or any other type of law, really. Whether in the realm of the physical or the psychical, it shows how the totality of phenomena, physical and mental, the entire phenomenal world that depends wholly upon the six senses together with all its suffering, and this is the vital point of the teaching, is not the mere play of blind chance, but has an existence that is dependent upon conditions, and that precisely with the removal of these conditions, those things that have arisen in dependence upon them, thus also all suffering must perforce disappear and cease to be.